Hello fellow cyborgs and welcome to another video. This is my 2020 Book-o-lutions. That's just the fun name that I use to say my reading resolutions. Book-o-lutions just makes me happy. I have 5 bookish goals for my reading year of 2020. The first one and my main focus is Hindsight is 2020, my year of rereading. It's the project that I'm working on for this year where I'm going to reread 50 books and then some. I will link my announcement video down below to speak about that more in detail if you're interested. I also want to make a concerted effort to read more nonfiction, especially nonfiction that I have access to from my library. I already have a bunch of choices on suspended hold online that I will release whenever I feel like I want to read them. But I do also want to participate in Natalie's Curious Adventure, which is a nonfiction reading book challenge for 2020. She has 12 prompts for you to use to guide your nonfiction reading. To be perfectly honest, I already had a lot of these books picked out that I really wanted to read. So I'm going to be conforming these books to her challenges as best as I can rather than adding new things for the sake of the challenge. But it's nice to have a title for my intention to read more nonfiction, which is my Curious Adventure. I will link her announcement video all about the Curious Adventure down below. As with the past 3 years of Book-o-lutions, I do still want to work on my physical TBR. I want to keep it in the forefront of my mind and make sure that I don't slack off and suddenly explode my physical TBR without meaning to. So I definitely want to finish all of the books that were on my physical TBR at the end of 2019, and I would like to have my physical TBR by the end of 2020 to be less than 15 books. There are a couple titles there on my shelves that I've had for years, and I really want to prioritize those and give them a try or unhaul them, and rather than just hanging on to them for another year. I also want to reduce my electronic physical TBR shelves, both my audiobooks and my ebooks. I would like to read 10 ebooks this year. I actually really enjoy reading on my Kindle, but I just don't reach for it because I don't see the book spine staring at me as I go to sleep. But every time I read from my e-reader, I enjoy the experience and think that I should read more on it. And I do have quite a number of ebooks on there that I've been planning to read for years and keep putting it off. I also have maybe a little less than a dozen audiobooks that I haven't yet listened to. So I want to make sure the audiobooks that I haven't even tried listening to, not the ones that I've DNF'd, that I actually do read them this year. So those are my 2020 Book-o-lutions. I definitely think that my resolutions are doable, and I really look forward to the progress that I make through all of those shelves that I'm working to read through, and especially all of the rereads as well. Please let me know in the comments down below what your number 1 Book-o-lution is, and I wish you the best of luck in achieving it. May the start to our bookish 2020 be a joyous one, and until next time, continue to be lovely.